And welcome back, Raider fans, to another glorious day here at Raider Valley. It's homecoming, and we are all excited for a great game today between your Walton Raiders and the opposing Etowah Eagles. I'm Wesley Powell here doing your pregame, your halftime, and your postgame. Your commentators tonight, as always, are going to be Tarun and Arthur Walton, the owner of the school, by the way. So we're going to get it started off here very quickly, just mentioning in a couple minutes we will have our pregame festivities, including the chorus coming out. And I believe singing the national anthem along with the bands coming out. It's going to be a great time tonight. Had a great homecoming, great pep rally earlier. The homecoming parade was a hit. So many people were there. Now going back to football here. Walton, we had back-to-back away games. We win both of them. And we are now sitting at 5-3 at the moment. As now Walton sits at 5-3. Second in the region after suffering our last home loss to North Cobb. Caden Gilstrap so far had a great game last game. 146 rushing yards, over 100 passing yards. He's currently top 10 in 6A in passing yards. Also, he's having a great game this year. Great season this year. Lucas Farrington last game had 125 yards, absolutely demolishing the Cherokee Warriors' hopes. Our opponents today are the Etowah Eagles. They currently sit at 2-6 on the season. They're bottom of our region. So, Walton, back-to-back really tough opponents. You got Cherokee, who has the leading passer in the entire state. Marietta, always going to be a tough opponent. And now you got a little easier opponent. We need to make sure that we lock in. We got to make sure that we don't give up. Feel that this is too easy of a win. We need to make sure we do everything right. We need to make sure that we don't make too many mistakes. And we need to just make sure that we don't underestimate our opponent here. So coming up tonight, we got one big news, including Alex Ward being out tonight, our star two-way athlete, current 2027 sophomore. But on the opposing side of that, we got a new freshman. JV season and freshman season are over. With meaning by that is we got the freshman and JV guys getting bumped up to varsity, including the man himself, Aiden Aporo. He came into his first game last week, and he has looked incredible. Last game he had 2 catches for 33 yards and a tackle on defense. The two-way star is a two-sport star. Expect him to be dominating on the track later in the season. As for on the gridiron, as I previously mentioned, 2 catches, 33 yards. He's going to be a great two-way player for us, especially in the absence of Alex Ward tonight. Him, along with a lot of guys on the team, carry a lot of speed with them. Remember, track athlete, really quick, really fast. He's going to be very elusive, especially having him on the opposite side of Christian Ward, another very fast and elusive receiver. That 2-1-2 combo is going to be electric tonight. I expect a lot of those too. I also expect a lot of our running back duo. Previously mentioned Lucas Farrington and Noriega Thompson, who had over 100 yards versus Marietta in our 21-3 win over them. As for the defense on this team, Walton, led by, as always, the legend himself, Jake Thorner, the current Wolford football commit. Number 9 out there on the field, but he's been putting up some insane double-digit statistics over the last few games. Expect to see a lot out of him tonight, along with some of our other young stars. Guys like 2027 Malachi Speed, 2027 MJ Burnett. Even without the 2027 Alex Ward, we got some more guys. We got the senior leadership in Ethan Standard, the recent Air Force commit. As I'm on this defensive topic, talking about some recruiting news, we do want to mention Noah LaValle has picked up an offer from West Virginia earlier this week. So we do congratulate on him on that. That brings his total up to 5 on the year. He's got Florida State, North Carolina, Georgia Tech, Miami of Ohio.
Walton High School band.
Now we got the West Virginia offer. So 4 Power 4 offers for him tonight. Expect to see a lot of him. Number 3, one of our great players. Now we're going to send it down to the Walton band.
I am the sand. Travel by the stars and sky.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Walton High School Raider Marching Band. Good evening, this is Mark Aston, your public address announcer, and welcome to Homecoming 2024. On behalf of Principal Dr. Stephanie Santoro, Athletic Director Dr. Chris Williams, and Head Football Coach Daniel Bruner, welcome to tonight's contest as the Walton Raiders host the Etowah Eagles. Eagles are led by Head Coach Matt Kemper. Coach Bruner will be assisted by the following: Associate Head Coach, Co-Offensive Coordinator, and Offensive Line Coach Bill Letton. Director of Football Operations, Monty Bumper. Defensive Coordinator and Outside Linebackers Coach, Alan Gordon. Offensive Coordinator and Quarterbacks Coach, Michael Coakley. JV Head Coach,
and welcome back, Raider fans. That was a great performance by our amazing Walton Raider band. And with me now, we got Tarun on the mic. How are we doing today, Tarun?
I'm doing well, Wesley. Ready to announce this game. Hopefully a big win here today, a region win. We're 3-1 in the region right now, and we rack one up today. One with North Paulding next week. We'll probably find ourselves in the playoffs. So I'm excited to see that happen.
Yeah, and I'm excited too, Tarun. But coming into this, maybe not looking too far ahead to the playoffs. Let's focus on the now. We got Etowah tonight. Tarun, what are you expecting to see out of your Raiders tonight?
So we've seen over as today is homecoming, meaning that the Raiders are coming back to the Valley. They've been out and about the past few weeks, so you may not have seen, but the Raiders have transitioned kind of to a ground and pound first offense. Obviously coming out of the gate with Lucas Farrington and Noriega Thompson even a little, and allowing Caden Gilstrap to run. So we'll see how they do that on our soil and how they continue to take shots like they were at the beginning of the year, and what kind of mix that is. Is that a 80-20 or a 60-40? What it looks like here tonight, because this is kind of the start. Well, this is kind of the start of the final stretch of region play and into how they'll be playing the rest of the season. So it'll be interesting to see what the mix is between run and deep shots.
And I agree with that 100%, Tarun. And what I really like about it, for me, is it allows Caden to open up a new arc of his game. He's such a great runner. So by allowing to have that option play, him, Lucas Farrington, or Noriega Thompson, it also allows him to become a better passer, because he can roll out more. He can go to the quick little screen, like we saw so many times. But very quickly, we're going to go ahead and jump down to our amazing Walton Chorus to sing the national anthem.
And special guest singers from the 8th grade choirs at Dodgen and Dickerson Middle
8th grade choirs from Dodgen and Dickerson also joining our Walton Chorus as they walk out. This is quite a big group. You'll see them in screen in a second. There you go. And
the Walton Touchdown Booster Club would like to welcome back to Raider Valley Walton grad, recent Walton High School Hall of Fame inductee, Major League Baseball player, and member of the 2007 State Baseball Championship team, Billy Burns. Billy's proud to be proud sponsor of Walton Raider football. Billy works for Rock River Realty, where relationships matter. He can help you with all of your real estate needs. Billy Burns, welcome back to Raider Valley, and thanks for your support. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like the chorus is ready for the singing of our national anthem.
Last
was a great performance there by our lovely Raider chorus and Dodgers and Dickerson chorus.
Yeah,
So,
quite a performance, quite a way to start, honoring our nation. A big group today here for the national anthem.
Yeah, and you just got to love the amount of fans that are going to be here tonight. Big homecoming game, 2024, class of 25 like yourself, Tarun. So big, so many, really community uniter here today. And let's hope the Raiders can get a W.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, everyone's looking forward to tonight for the win, and especially tomorrow. I know the homecoming activities are going to be in full-fledged. The homecoming dance for most of the underclassmen go to that, and obviously seniors have a lot of homecoming activities planned as well. So this is the start of the weekend. This game is kind of officially, everyone's had the rest already. This game is the one where they're going to come out and party here in the stands, and the Raiders better give them something to party for, which I'm sure they will.
Yeah, you know, be safe though. It's not party too hard there, Tarun. We're getting back to the football action here. So Walton, they're coming on back-to-back wins. We're sitting at 5-3 in the season, 3-1 in region, second in the region. Tarun, what are your keys to the game tonight for Walton?
So North Cobb is who we're chasing. So the keys to game, keys to any game is with that in mind, right? How do we get above that hump? North Cobb has kind of put the region in their hands. We still can go to the playoffs, being second in the region, but we're kind of trying to emulate or exceed those teams like North Cobb who have put us down in the past. So what we see from those teams is that they're all run first, pretty much. So we've been trying to do that the past few weeks, and it's been pretty successful. So I'm trying to see more run first offense today.
I agree, Tarun. I think getting the young guys, I was mentioning it before you came on about how we got a lot more freshmen, your JV guys. This is a really young team, and I want to see those guys getting more involved. We're now 8 games into the season. This is the point where you need to be in it to win it. You're no longer a little baby to varsity. You're officially on varsity now. We're at the end of the season. This is where you guys really need to start maturing into almost like upperclassmen.
Yeah, and like you were saying today, Alex Ward is not suited up, so that probably means Opere is going to get a lot of reps at wide receiver. We may see some other young guys in there, but all that is to say, we need to simplify the game today as well. Like I said, the run game, the quicker screen passes, the playing around the line of scrimmage, and trying to get a good yards per catch, also yards after contact, good yak. All of that will be important today, rather than trying to take the deep shot every time, which I'm sure there will be opportunities today. Obviously, Etowah is not the strongest team in the region, so there will be opportunities for deep shots, but keeping control of the game, keeping control of the clock, implementing your game plan is how you win today's game.
And this isn't one of my keys, but as you're kind of touching on that subject, bring in, I was mentioning before, young team. We didn't lose at all last year until the state championship. Undefeated, 14-1 overall when we lost the state championship. We weren't used to losing. We lost back-to-back games, we got a little blown out, so we win back-to-back games. Now we got the morale back. The team's getting a little bit more morale. The younger team getting a little bit better together. So at this point in the season, this is where you really want to be. Morale's back, young guys coming together. And I think coming out tonight, we can get a win. That'll be 3 in a row. Then going into next week, North Paulding, we can win 4 in a row going into the state playoffs. That gives us a really good shot, especially to go on a little run there like we did a couple years ago when we were the 2 seed.
Yeah, I would agree with that assessment. Walton is kind of growing, even though it's October. We just have kind of grown back into our skin here towards the end of the season. Obviously, North last year we were very good, but before that, like I was saying earlier in the year, we have had some losses to North Cobb and whatnot 2-3 years ago. So there's nothing to fear there, and we're just kind of growing back into our skin, into the winning mentality, and racking up the wins from here on out. So I think the Raiders can string together some games and be very successful here.
Yeah, and you want to talk about it. 2 years ago I was talking about referring to that big run to the quarterfinals when we beat Buford, all that.
Yeah.
Before that, those were little-to-known guys. Makari Bodford didn't have an offer yet. Jeremy didn't have really any big offers at the time. Hunter didn't have big offers at the time. they get that really big playoff run. Every offer comes in, the team starts coming together, and then last year we go on that big run that really showed who the Walton Raiders are. And I can see and expect a little something like that this year with this team. A lot of younger guys, unknown guys, want to show out, come out, and go on a little playoff run.
Yeah, that's your motivation, right? That's getting those offers is also a personal motivation along with getting team wins. So you really want to get into the playoffs. Those guys really want to get into the playoffs here. That's what they're working for. That's what their focus. That's where their focus is, to string together some wins in the playoffs. And in order to do that, they need to handily win today and win next week as well. North Paulding next week is currently a 4-3 team. They're 1-2 in the region. So North Paulding should also not be an issue for Walton, but a little easier than Etowah. So we got to make our statement win here, or a little harder than Etowah. So we get our statement win comes tonight.
I don't know. You're saying North Paulding, you know, a little easier. I mean, last year we were way better than them. They gave us a great run in that first half. We were only up 7, I believe.
Yeah.
Last year and coming in this year.
I do remember that. Yeah. I meant North Paulding a little harder than Etowah. So tonight we need the fourth quarter. The entire quarter's got to be a running clock for morale, like you were saying. But in order to do that, obviously, I'm not saying take the shots down the field. I'm saying control the game, run the ball, and there come your Raiders.
I like the little imposters among the Etowah players, Etowah captains, excuse me, coming down just before them. Kind of funny. You can't really see the players.
3, 6, 9, and 2, trying to be the main characters tonight. But the Raiders are right behind him. I don't know if Etowah knows the Raiders are right behind him.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure this is an intentional. I don't think it's intentional, but I feel like at this point, a little bit more intentional.
Yeah, well, you can't be blindsided by that when they're walking down, because you're going to have a lot of issues during the game if you're blindsided by all those red jerseys. Yeah, they need another thing today for Etowah is they need to protect their quarterback, man. Our Raiders are coming back kind of healthy today. The Raiders D-line is going to be a big factor tonight. We got, I do believe our entire Raider D-line is coming back with Todd Haley. Todd Haley was out a little bit. Todd Haley's going to be in there tonight. Tommy Ross is going to be in there tonight. The Dog's going to be in there tonight.
As now the players come out, get ready. We're just a couple minutes away from kickoff. Tarun, what is your score prediction for tonight?
My score prediction for tonight is the Raiders 43, Etowah 17.
I like that. I think that's a good little difference. High scoring, great defense. I think I'm going to go a little bit around that with my prediction. A little shade towards Arthur. But I'm going to go a little less scoring, but a little bit better defense. I'm going to go 38-10. A little bit. I feel like once we get to a certain point, backups get in. I feel like we're going to chill out. Hopefully we get that running clock. I feel like a 38-10 game is how this feels.
Well, I was kind of, my headspace was there as well, but I'm just kind of hoping for the running clock. That's why I set a number above 40. I want to see that running clock in the fourth quarter. So that's why I set above 40, and hopefully the Raiders can get it done. But like you said, controlled football, control the game.
I like
That's all.
I like it, Tarun. And tonight, your captains for your Walton Raiders are number 34, Bowie Crawford, number 55, Patrick Burris, number 18, Oliver Skian, and number 4, Caleb Carlson.
Yes, sir. And obviously, like I was saying, the D-line, you got Bowie Crawford on that D-line. Bowie Crawford is going to do great tonight, be a force for this Walton team. Very scary playing against him for Etowah. Etowah's captains are number 2, Malone Pescara, number 3, Jason Pertz-Moye, number 9, Grant Griffith, and number 60, Slade Ponder. A little chilly tonight.
As we get ready here for kickoff, Tarun, we got one last thing to say before I hand it back to Arthur. Tarun, big game. It's 5-3. We need this win. Tarun, we mentioned the offense. The defense, we're going to be without Alex Ward. Who's your player of the game?
I've been saying it tonight already. I've said his name a couple of times. Does Bowie Crawford continue his dominant run? How many sacks? 2 sacks? 3 sacks? I want Bowie Crawford to destroy Etowah's offense.
I like it. I like it. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm about to hand it over now to the illustrious Arthur Walton Tarun, good luck tonight, and good luck to the Raiders. I'll see y'all at halftime.
Thank you, Wesley.
Great pregame, Wesley. Thank you. Welcoming me to the broadcast. Time for me to take over, folks. Alrighty, I'm looking for a great game tonight. You know, just Walton's been on a roll these last 2 games, and just got to keep it up. The momentum's churning. We're nearing playoffs. This is the time to finish strong.
Both teams on either end standing before their flag. I think Etowah's going to run out first here. Coin toss still happening in the middle, and the Raiders are. I think the Raiders football team is also excited for this game. Their morale, like Wesley was saying, has been up from the last 2 wins, and this is also today would also be a morale booster if they pull away with this one early.
Yeah, if they come out with a sound, strong victory, just leaving no doubt about how this game went. Just clear from the get-go. Walton controls the pace, controls the game, time of possession, turnover ratio, all that good stuff. It's just
all the metrics.
All the metrics. I'm an advanced metrics enthusiast.
All right.
So just a strong game. Even no matter what the result is, Walton's got to look good going forward to just keep playing.
So what I'm hearing is you want Walton to get the ball first here, really.
Honestly, yeah.
Walton needs to put up the numbers at the beginning is what you're saying. Walton, an explosive drive at the beginning. We'll see what they do. Either way is fine. But.
I mean, I think it was just last week against the Cowboys. Dan Campbell chose to receive the kickoff. Not known, he usually defers, takes that first possession, scores, and they never go behind after that. So it's a confidence.
That's the way to do it. Yeah. I know a lot of Bears head coaches who have in the past accepted the ball, taken the ball when winning.
I do believe, though, statistically deferring is probably the better move. It is the better move. But sometimes when it depending on the matchup, sometimes it's just the right move, even against the odds.
There's the Walton flag.
Nice good look. There's Ryan Siegel.
Yeah,
holding the flag for the Raiders.
Ready to protect his quarterback here tonight. Etowah is a good team, not a defensive prowess, but nonetheless, always protecting his quarterback, Ryan Siegel. But also in the run game, the centers always help out on the edges. Flag is moving. Boys want to get out.
And there they go. Tommy Ross up front there.
Tommy Ross going to be a big deal today with Bowie Crawford. Like I was saying, that D-line.
Who them boys? Who them boys?
Number 14, Liam Kinsella kicking off for the Eagles.
All right, so Walton will get the ball first.
So Tarun, give me a little insight. What do you want to see on this first drive?
So now that we know Walton's getting the ball, there's only one thing to do: hand it off on first down, and then just keep moving those chains for a couple of downs, kind of testing the waters of today's game. And then once you get up to the 40, you can think about taking a shot. But I would not mind just running the ball, screen passes, little go routes, 5 yards in, and just take some time off and get to the touchdown.
Yeah, you know what? I like the way that sounds. Almost in a sense that if you score off like a 1-point play, you didn't one play touchdown. You didn't get a sense to really feel out the defense, find the weak points yet. It was just 1 play touchdown. That might even put you at a disadvantage the next drive. So I agree. Definitely ground and pound like we have, and just find out the kinks of this defense.
I think you take all the shots between the 40s today. So it's going to be a touchback. We'll start with the ball at the 25. So I like I was saying, from the 30 to the end zone, play just great conventional football, and between the 35s, maybe we can do some of the explosive stuff. So.
Yeah, especially when you get those 2nd and 1s where you can just punch in with the run the next down. So on those 2nd and 1s, take that deep shot, play action, and importantly so, with that ground game being established, the play action just opens up so much better for those receivers.
So Walton in their red jerseys are going to start at the 20-yard line. Caden Gilstrap under center for this one. We're doing a lot less shotgun now, a lot of under center, so that's another change. And here's the handoff. There he goes, Lucas Farrington. He's going to get the first down and more.
He makes it look so effortless out there. Just simply runs outside, makes a man miss, runs on the sideline, outruns him, out of bounds, quick first down. Not much more you could ask out of Lucas Farrington on that one.
Yeah, his cuts were very clean there. So, like I was saying, in conventional football, he cuts in and he cuts right back out, just avoids the defender, gets to the sideline. Yeah. Classic outward run. Yeah.
And I like the single back there. You know, get those O linemen bunched up inside.
So play action here, actually. Caden Gilstrap's going to take his shot right now.
Got him.
And yes.
Oh! Unfortunate drop there by Christian Ward. But the play action worked well, efficient, one-on-one on the outside. Christian Ward's going to get you that more times than he won't.
Yeah, 100%. When you have those good receivers, you just got to put it out there. And the play call was just that play call was
Chef's
so
kiss,
good.
baby.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Etowah, a second play of the game completely caught off guard. So we'll see a little bit of play action.
Yeah, even if it's the result we didn't want, that's a good sign going forward for what the Walton offense has in store for us tonight.
So let's see if they run the ball here again. And
keeper.
Yes, sir.
Wow, fights forward, gets about 8 on that one. Almost kind of, he took that kind of slowly. It was a good sell. No one really realized.
No, the sell was really
I
good.
can tell he got you.
Well, I thought Gilstrap had it. He did get the initial sell, but then Lucas Farrington kept running towards me, and that was the sell. That was a real sell there.
And
so good job by the running back.
Caden Jalen Hurts Gilstrap with those strong legs. Turns forward for extra 1 or 2 there. Thought he was going to only get about 5. Ends up being 8.
Caden Hulu has live sports. All right. Caden Gilstrap now back in shotgun.
Christian Ward back in. Actually taking a breather on that last one.
Yeah, Christian Ward lining up near the left hash, actually, a little closer.
Single high safety could be something here.
So quick snap, quick throw, quick first down, and a little more. Good job by Max McCraney there.
Consistent option. He's not going to beat you on a go route very often. He's still good, but inside the lines, on the sidelines like that, you know, toe drag swag. He's really versatile in those situations.
Yeah, he's a good safety blanket as well for Caden Gilstrap right there. But that was definitely designed to go to him, get the first down. Smart play. Caden Gilstrap under center here again, and it's going to be a run play. And good job making something out of nothing by Lucas Farrington there. Defender bearing down, but he makes the cut inside and gets a couple of yards.
Yeah, didn't have a really big hole there. Not much of a hole, but just pushes boys. They kept fighting, and he got about 2 yards on that one.
Andrew Christopherson.
2nd and 8 is not a bad situation to be in, obviously. Not, and with this offense, it's easy for them now to get these 8 yards here. So play action again. We're going to see it again. And who is it again? It is Christian Ward with the touchdown.
You know what they say, second time's the charm, right?
Second time's the charm. That's exactly what they say. But obviously Christian Ward, speed's going to be a big issue there. That's a mismatch right there. We're getting the replay here in a second maybe. And you're going to see just Christian Ward just beat him with the speed. Yeah. Or we'll see the kick first here. Let's make sure we get the 7. Sebastian Benai ready to kick it off, or ready to kick it through the uprights, rather.
Anyway, but every time you have one-on-one coverage on Christian Ward, that's a win for Walton. First time it was that fade route to the outside. This time post works his way inside. Yards and yards of separation.
And that's the chess Tom Brady's talking about, right? That's not the checkers. That's the chess that the coach is playing. Coach Bruno sees, how can we get this mismatch? And he executes, right? Christian Ward on a cornerback, just alone on an island, you're going to have a problem, whether it be Etowah or it be North Cobb.
Absolutely correct, Jared. And, hey, like we said, take those shots in between the 40s. Spot on, my friend.
Yes, sir.
So who do the Bears have this weekend?
The Bears have a restful bye week.
And what's the record, 4-2?
4-2,
hey,
yes.
Impressive. Falcons also 4-2 there. Looking to make it 5-2 against the Seahawks. That'll be a good game.
Yeah, but the Falcons have an easier division, and they'll probably win it. The Bears have to compete for a wild card, unfortunately. And here's Sebastian Benai kicking off from the 40 in our traditional kickoff. And there, Etowah's number 4 is going to take it, and he keeps going, but he's
tripped
taken
up at
down
about the
eventually.
33-yard line. A little more than we wanted him to get there, but we'll live with it.
Max Schenk, a little elusive there.
Yeah. Sebastian Benai.
Oh, Sebastian Benai comes in to
You always
take
love
him
when your
out.
kicker gets active in there.
Max Schenk is a sophomore wide receiver. We'll see if he makes impact on offense. Number 2, Malone Pesquera, one of their captains, is running back for this team. I don't think he's there out there right now.
And it's a run to the right.
Yeah, but it's a wide receiver run, like a jet sweep.
Did not go forward.
Yeah,
Didn't turn that ball
Hughes.
vertical at all. Kept it horizontal, and that's not what you like to do.
Push out of bounds by number 3.
Walker Hughes, a sophomore running back. Just a little mismatch there, maybe.
Yep, Noah LaValle, leading tackler on the Raiders. Takes him down on that one.
Yeah, Noah LaValle, obviously, he's going to be another force.
Second down
That
and 15.
linebacking core, loading that box is going to be a big deal in this game as well. With Jake Thorner, Noah LaValle, you can see him lined up right there. They line up pretty close to the D-line. Okay, another run here, and the boys are going to get to him. Jake Thorner takes him down around
Great
the 30.
strong tackle. Looked like he was almost going to get by him for a second, but a little unconventional on the method. Just manhandles him and throws him down.
Yeah, it was going to be a 1-2. Noah LaValle was going to hit him first, and Jake Thorner was going to take him down. But Jake Thorner says, nope, I'm just going to pull him down.
From the 30-yard line.
It seemed like they're trying to be unconventional with their runs. First, that little wide receiver jet touch pass, and then that little play action handoff.
Well,
action.
that's what leads to 3rd and 12, my friend. So
Clear passing situation. Same thing with that little fake flip, and
he's going to take it.
And that's not going to go for anything. He's sacked. No, not sacked, but
he's going to.
No.
He got past.
Yeah, negative rushing yards.
Stop made by number 18.
He got a yard past the line of scrimmage.
I don't think he did. I think he went.
No, they did move him up. It was
correct.
3rd and 12.
Correct.
It's 4th and 11 now.
Correct.
But yeah, Zeke.
Number 14, Liam Kinsella in punt formation.
So great first defensive drive by Walton. Absolutely contained the run and bagged him on 3rd down, forced the QB to run out. And
the thing about that is we know about.
Dropped, and he's just going to sit on it. Son, you got to try and punt that, buddy. You got to try and punt it. That's not helping you at the 7-yard line.
8-yard line.
Raiders are coming out swinging. That one was an Etowah mistake, but a good job by the Raiders to give him pressure, show him some fear. So now Caden Gilstrap will get it from the 7. Caden Gilstrap knocking on the door to make this 14-0.
I think we're going to punch this one in, and then we might be on 40-bound watch.
So there they come, the Dirty Durs. Trying to
First
punch
play,
it in.
run up the gut, Lucas Farrington touchdown.
I would like that, and that probably is what's going to happen if we had to bet on this, but.
True, in betting, that's legal.
And Gilstrap to Lucas Farrington, off the seam, and
there we go. Touchdown!
That's an 8-yard rush.
Who could have possibly said run up the middle to Lucas Farrington would have been a touchdown? And hits a little Euro step.
Some kind of football mogul would have said that. I would have.
You know, I'm a humble guy, so I won't say anything else. But
so Sebastian Benai.
That's the game for the Raiders tonight. That run game is not going to be. It's going to be unstoppable. I think we're going to see at least 75 yards for both Noriega Thompson and Lucas Farrington on the night.
Yeah, and Caden Gilstrap might get on the outside, get a little 30 yards for himself.
Yeah, you can always count on him for one 20 plus
play. Yeah. So there's Sebastian Benai splitting the uprights again.
Hey, keeping that leg fresh. Keeping that leg fresh.
Remaining this first quarter.
So it's been 4 minutes.
4 4 minutes, 14-0. We'll see. This might be a little quick one here, folks.
We're officially on blowout watch and 40-bomb watch, 50-bomb watch. So stay tuned to see how this one turns out.
But yes, that drive right there, we always talk about linebacking core, the D-line. Great job by the Raiders there to keep rushing the quarterback, getting those tackles on the running back. But the other thing I want to point out is the secondary held up on 3rd down there as he was rolling out. He had a couple of seconds to make his decision, but that's how we got to that 4th down. So good job by the Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, those boys were just in sync. No part of the defense was lacking. Our front line held strong. Linebackers contained the outside. Quarterbacks contained the pass game. So ultimately, just great team effort, team game. You know, it's 11 guys, not 1.
Yeah, especially that's really true on defense. With everyone has to help out on every play for coverage to
Good
work out.
kickoff. Oh, gonna go bounce out of bounds. Unfortunately,
there is a flag.
Yeah, but I think we'll take that because that's what? That's 10 yards? Or
ultimately not a difference maker. And I like the idea of trying to pin him in a corner, pin him right there.
Yeah.
So we move.
Fans, don't forget to check out the banners around the stadium. And please support the team behind the team.
So Etowah will come back out, hoping for better luck than
hoping
last
for
time.
for a first down.
Yeah, hoping for a first down.
I haven't seen one yet.
Kicking infraction, ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Etowah stats thus far: negative yards, no first downs, and a muffed punt catch. So defensive. So a special teams enthusiast like myself really enjoyed that as they wrap him up. Don't let him keep returning.
So now it's 2nd and 9. Zeke Douglas on the quarterback keeper.
I think they're going to give him 3 yards on that.
Yeah, Zeke Douglas is a sophomore. So Etowah, we're trash talking them, but some potential on this team in the future.
Yeah.
This year, Walton will Walton will probably always handily win, but Etowah maybe they can get some wins over other teams.
Yeah. I mean, they look athletic. They look athletic. I don't know if they trust Zeke Douglas so much in the pass game as they've run the ball. Oh, and
there he
great
goes.
pass pressure.
Oh, and he gets a completion.
Goes for no gain. Oh, no, loss of 3 actually. Apologies. 3rd and 10 coming up.
Yeah, 3rd and 10. Maybe that's one where you should have thrown it away. But good
Yeah.
job by the Walton Raider defense to get that tackle.
And something that we haven't seen too much over the season, necessarily pressure, but the pressure so far, I mean, has been there, causing 2 incompletions, or one incompletion and one negative 3 yards. So officially on the depth chart for Etowah, Zeke Douglas is a running back, but let's see about that arm right here. Is he? Wow!
Oh, wow!
Incomplete. But I'll tell you, that was a really well-placed ball.
Yeah, the Walton defense was ready to take that away.
I almost called interception in the air.
Yeah, but good job by Zeke Douglas. A lot of things could have gone wrong. Incompletion was probably the best result there. He did catch it. He was just out of bounds.
Yeah.
I think he was a little off your screen.
Yeah, but I mean that was a great connection there for Etowah. That's
Malone Pesquera and Zeke Douglas.
All right, special teams enthusiasts out there, let's hope for another dropped snap. Or let's just take this one to the house, baby.
Yeah, take this one to the house.
Got a little rocket. Bounce.
Little
bounce,
squib.
bounce.
Little squib.
You know what? And it actually went a solid distance.
Yeah, for a high school punt. I mean, maybe that's not that might be a play, but there comes the Walton defense. Caden Gilstrap and his crew.
Only out there for one play last drive, so they want to get some more reps in, you know.
Stay warm
Playing the
tonight.
sport you love. One play drives don't really satisfy you, you know. It's just like, sure, we'll take the points, but I want to grind for it. I want to go through the plays. I want to open the playbook. I want to run. So we'll see how they come out with a lot of O-linemen. Look at that stacked O-line.
Yeah, seven men on the O-line right now.
I wonder who's getting the ball.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately, that one gets stuffed up.
Good job by Etowah there then. That they loaded the box on their side. Good job there.
And off to number 22.
Problem is, though, with that is that Etowah has to stack the box like that to stop the run and that stacked out line.
Yeah.
Leaving those one-on-one matchups.
Yeah,
exactly.
I was just going to say that. Because you see Christian Ward is still one-on-one on number 4, Da Vinci Allen.
And that is a ticking time bomb. Christian Ward will have another touchdown tonight, I can guarantee.
And Caden Gilstrap has identified that. Look at him going to his first read, Christian Ward, and coming around. But that one's going to be incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
We'll see what he does on third down here.
For Jude Cascone, it's falling incomplete.
Jude Cascone, he's been helping out with the line lately. He's a tight end, and he moves around a little to help Caden as well as a safety blanket. These past 2 weeks, he's been a little more active in the game, and we're seeing a little bit of last year's Jude.
Yeah, like you said, Cascone, he's very unselfish. Will help out whenever he's asked to be.
Noriega Thompson is in the game right now. We'll see if he gets the ball, but it's going to be play action as expected down the middle, and Jude Cascone gets the first down.
Gilstrap's pass is complete to number 19, Jude Cascone.
Yeah, we haven't been doing too much down in between the hashes down the middle. So that was a good throw and good pass to open up the playbook, and solid gain.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, firing on all cylinders. Everything was there. The protection, the play action, the route running, the reception. Just smooth, a well-oiled machine Walton is, and Walton has been for years. That brings him to over 100 yards in the season.
So Caden Gilstrap this time is going to line up in shotgun around the ball's at the 47. He's at the 42, and he's just going to hand it off to Noriega Thompson. There is a flag. We'll see what happens, but for now, 2nd and 7.
Stop made by number 34, Nate Truitt.
Got a feeling this one might be holding on the boys.
Yeah, Nate Truitt on the stop, but
yeah,
it looks like it's coming back. Yeah.
And just to note, I think 2 plays ago, the freshman, Aiden Apore, made a walk onto the field for that last play where Cascone got the reception. And he's someone to look out for tonight.
10 yards.
Getting more reps. The freshman.
Repeat first down.
Yeah, you could use, the thing with this team is you could always use Christian Ward as the decoy, even though he's so good. You're going to throw him the ball majority of the time. So when he's a decoy, he's extremely effective. So that's something to look out for. Use Christian Ward as a decoy, and then just have Aiden Opere kind of run a slant under, give him the ball, and Aiden Opere runs for 60 yards. We'll see that.
Ooh, there's Thompson.
Oh, Farrington helps him out there with a little kind of block, and Thompson gets a couple yards.
It was very close there to almost getting tackled in the backfield, but
stop made by number 54.
Moves up.
Jacob Vassell.
It's going to stay
2nd and 18.
Second down and 18.
So 2-yard gain on the last play. So we're around the 40 now. It is 2nd and 18. You need some yards here.
Interesting to see that they still stay in this 2 backfield formation, but
yeah.
Okay, sticking to the run.
Which is what I was saying. It's smart to gain the yards here.
I mean, Thompson gets about 5 there.
Laurie Thompson, your ball carrier. Stop made at the 40.
Yeah, they've been a little more successful around the edge than the draw down the middle. But when they turn up the speed on the draw down the middle, that's going to be very effective too. Like what North Cobb did to us a little, and what we did to Marietta and Cherokee. You just got to accelerate past the second line of defense. The Raiders can take it to the house. With that
they always maintain a good balance here. So now 4 receivers, 3rd and 14, clear passing situation.
And there's the play action. Good blocking up front. Kane's got all day, and he's going to take off. He makes a juke, and Kane, did he get it? He got it. He got it. Good play. Good play.
Gilstrap on the quarterback keeper. Gilstrap's run is good for a Walton Raider first down.
That little juke really got the defender there. He runs at the defender, kind of stops and shakes him off. So good play there for Gilstrap for a solid 20-yard gain.
And what was that we said? He's always due for like 120 plus, right?
Yeah.
Hits the mark there.
And it's still the first quarter, so we might see another one today. So Noriega Thompson again in the backfield. He's going to be the ball carrier, and he sees the hole, he sees the cut, and he gets good 8 or 9 yards.
About 6 yards, I think.
Taken down at the 34-yard
I'll give him a
line
little
by
more
number
than
6,
that.
Brody
Nah.
Hendricks.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, Turin. Yeah, you know, not all of us are great at math. Yeah, I am not, according to my student view.
Second down and 4.
2nd and 4. So 6 yards on point. Counting on point.
Yeah.
Accounting, maybe that.
So I think this is where you might take a play action, look for a guy across the middle, Christian Ward, maybe run a little crosser. Oh my gosh, did I just? Oh, almost.
There,
Play
Christian Ward, and that's a touchdown.
Wow.
That was a hard catch to make.
That is a
great
really
catch.
difficult catch.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, coverage was there. Ward, problem is that corner didn't turn his head. Ward knew when that ball was coming in. The quarterback did not have enough time to react.
The corner was playing Christian Ward. He wasn't playing the ball. So a little too much contact would also have been PI there. So the corner really couldn't do much. It's either Christian Ward is too good or it's not. It was all on Christian Ward, and he made the play.
Check mark on that second Christian Ward touchdown. Also, I'm going to give myself a little credit calling that play action. Christian Ward across the middle, no, but I'll take a half credit.
Sebastian Benai splits the uprights once more for 21-0.
So Raiders currently on pace for about 80 points or so. Just something light, right?
Yeah. Just a refreshing day at Raider Valley.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not going to get any better for Etowah. Maybe the Raiders slow down, play a little more patiently, but if they wanted to, they could keep going. They got to commit to either the pass or the run every play, and whichever one is going to open up is going to open up.
Yeah, I agree. The Raiders take what is weak in Etowah's game, whether it be the run or the pass at the time, what formation Etowah lines up in, all of that. But yeah, don't overuse the pass because then you won't get these opportunities that you just did. Good ball there by Caden Gilstrap, and good ball and good catch, by Christian Ward. It's kind of little that Monday night Aaron Rodgers, Allen Lazard action. So.
Yeah, Christian Ward, more of a Garrett Wilson guy still, but he does get in those red zone touchdowns. I know that's what you meant with Lazard, but he might not get as much anymore with Devontae Adams heading to New York.
Benai's kick.
It's gonna be a touchback.
For a touchback.
A lot of drama in New York, not a lot of drama in Raider Valley, though.
Absolutely.
20-yard line.
Except for the Walton drama, they do have a play at Walton in November. Go out and support.
Chicago? Is it?
Yes, it is Chicago. A lot of our friends with Walton Broadcasting are also involved in that, so great opportunity to support everybody. Also, please do support us. Check out Walton Broadcast Booster Club. You can just put it in your search engine, Google, Bing, AOL, whatever you use.
Welcome to Raider Valley.
Wow. Instant swarm. LaValle, Thorner, whoever, everybody on the D line.
Yeah, all red jerseys there.
Yeah.
The running back couldn't get anywhere. They're trying more conventional up the gut now, but Etowah's they have to have some external pass game activity going on here to even be in this.
Second down and 10 for the Eagles.
They have not gotten a lot of yards tonight in this first quarter.
Wide receiver Will Zazzara is the one on.
Great coverage. Wow. Way to pop it out.
The flag is going to pop out, but I do not believe that. There was no PI there. This flag is for someone else.
Coverage by number 23, MJ
Burnett, the sophomore in coverage. Good work.
That's the classic read the eyes of the quarterback when the ball comes out, hit the receiver.
A little confusing what the call was.
Sideline warning assessed against the Raiders.
Gotcha, sideline warning. Yeah, the coaching staff is always a little feisty. Bruner's always hype out there.
Of the contest.
Yeah, the flag almost flew like down the sideline. It wasn't even in the field of play. So it's a little cold. People want to stay warm, jumping up and down on the sideline.
I'll be putting my sweatshirt on at halftime.
Play action here for number 11.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he wants to pass.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go with the ball. I mean,
I feel bad for the guy.
Quarterback, yeah. Zeke Douglas looking everywhere, but everything's covered.
Clearly designed to either get him out in space for a pass or give him a little extra time rolling out for something to develop, but there's just been nothing there for them.
Yeah, the corners have been really good for Walton today. MJ Burnett and Christian Farrell on the other side. Even we don't have Alex Ward obviously today, but they have Christian Farrell and MJ Burnett doing a great job of locking up the receivers.
Number 14, Liam Kinsella in punt formation.
Punt number 3 in the first quarter.
Back deep for the Raiders.
Do I feel bad? No, I do not. No, I do not.
Is this your definition of fireworks? 3 punts?
Oh yeah, I'm enthused right now, and it bounces backwards.
Oh wow, Walton's gonna get it on Etowah's. Yeah. Walton's gonna get it on the Etowah 44.
Kinsella's punt is down by number 4, Da Vinci Allen.
Dare I call it? Dare I call another one-play touchdown?
7-yard line.
One-play touchdown. We'll see. We'll see.
I think it just depends. If it's a pass play, well, I don't know. We'll see. But I think if you're in shotgun, you're going to get the protection.
Yeah.
Something will evolve. But also,
another
I
thing
think you want to commit to the run.
Yeah,
still.
another thing we've seen today is a lot less shotgun. Caden Gilstrap does get under center, but then he does kind of roll out little, use his space a little, because the protection has held up for a while today.
Yeah, no, it's been strong. And I like the single back move for the Raiders. It lets us get more guys up front. The run game is kind of what we want to be as a team. And in those play actions, it gives Kadem a little momentum already starting after that fake handoff to roll out.
So we have a Raider timeout here. Yeah, like you were saying, we even went double back a couple of times to get the second back to block for the first back. So a lot of emphasis on the run today for the Raiders.
This timeout's going to be brought to you by Rohan Law, your best friend on your worst day. 1:16 to go here. Walton up 21-0. Could go to 28. Would put us on pace for 100 points.
112 points tonight. We'll see. I'm just trying to get to that 40 mark first, so we get the running clock, and that's a great boost for morale. And then once you get there, everyone is just partying the rest of the way. You know, that's kind of the signal there.
I think we will be seeing some C.J. Jordan tonight.
I think so as well. Gilstrap standing at about the middle of the field here. In shotgun, he's going to just hand it off there, and and there he is, Lucas Farrington down the middle to the 10. He gets all the way to the 10. That's a 40-yard run, folks. That's what I'm saying about the speed. Once you get past that first line of defenders, you turn up that speed, and that's how you beat them. That's how you tire them out too.
Absolutely. So I think Etowah is still on a pass. The four wideouts lined up. Thompson set up in shotgun. Fake screen pass to the left side, as you can see here.
Yeah, that's a great sell there.
And the blocks held up, found the B gap, and Farrington almost flies into the guy, jumps into him, keeps going.
Yeah, and as I watch the replay, the blocking is even more impressive.
Yeah.
I thought Farrington did a lot there, but the blocking, oh wow, they really cleared out the lane. Oh, hard snap, and then the snap. Lucas Farrington's going to take it again.
It's too
easy. Yes, it's
just too easy.
22, Lucas Farrington.
2 touchdowns for Lucas Farrington.
Lucas Farrington, what is his second touchdown celebration? Just a little head tap there.
Let's see.
Number 13,
He's running. He's running.
Yeah, but good play there. He goes around. He goes around all the defenders. Just lane is cleared, and just the speed. The speed is what.
And a good little block by McCraney, sealing off that guy in the end zone. The only guy who had a chance to tackle him.
And you can see Gilstrap at the end with hands in the air.
I mean, the boys are having a good time. You know, this has been a fun game with great defense, stellar offense.
Fun game for everybody here. We had the chorus in the beginning, the band, and then all the fans. Everybody is having a great time.
The homecoming game is a big event, and we're slamming expectations.
Yeah, the noise level is high.
Walton 28. The touchdown sponsored by Foster Family and Performance Chiropractic.
That extra kick brought to you by Morning Dew Landscapes, East Cobb's premier landscaping company.
Thank you, Dr. Eric and Dr. Corey, for your continued support of Walton Raider football.
So, yeah, we saw a lot of good Raider football here as the first quarter comes to a close with 39 seconds left, 28-0. This was the Raiders' game to make a statement, and boy, have they made a statement.
Martin back deep to receive Benai's kickoff for the Eagles.
Yeah, the Raiders just completely demolishing Etowah so far, and this statement win is going to carry the momentum next week in North Paulding and through into the playoffs. Walton obviously doing pretty well in the region, pretty secure to go to the playoffs. Winning in the playoffs will be what we're really looking for here.
There's Benai, pins it back near the 2, but he's got some space. Taken down at about the 36-yard line.
That might be the most explosive Etowah player, number 4, Da Vinci Allen, and he might be most explosive on the kickoff returns rather than as a wide receiver.
Yeah,
so,
you know, get him in open space like that, better chance. It's just the corners have been locking him up and the rest of the receivers, so not a lot open there for them.
Tough to play quarterback at any level, and Walton Raiders are doing it great here at the high school level.
Absolutely.
I hope you're appreciating our various camera shots here tonight. Our crew worked very hard on that, and here you can see the back shot, and number 11's just gonna kind of take it himself. Might have been better off handing it off, but
yeah, don't think it would have mattered anyway. It's just inconsequential gains. 3 yards. What has been their largest gain of the game so far, Tarun?
What has been their largest game?
Yeah.
This would have been their largest game?
Possibly, yeah. It just they haven't moved the ball very well.
I think they moved the ball once farther than that, but yeah. That is true. First quarter is over. Game is also pretty much in the bag. Good job, Walton Raiders. Jake Thorner on that last stop. The defense has really, they've shut them out tonight, and there's a reason they're shutting them out. That linebacker core, Noah LaValle and Jake Thorner. And we've been talking about the cornerbacks all day, their coverage, but I want to focus for a second on the linebacking core. How many tackles on the season, Arthur? Let's give people a little rundown on what it's looking like. Season totals here. We got 360 solo tackles for the Raiders this season.
Combine that with the total, you got 631
total tackles.
Leading those, Noah LaValle coming into this game with 98, over 100 now. Then followed by Jake Thorner with 83, Hudson Beard with 78, and Ethan Standard at the safety spot with 67. Strong hitting safety, flies around the field. I like his as Derwin James comparison. So he gets active up there.
Yeah, he's going to go play for the Air Force next year, so we'll see.
Be lucky to have him.
Yeah.
Who's he teaming up with?
In the Air Force?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Springwater sponsorship of Walton Raider football.
But sacks also. Noah LaValle is this. Is he this? No. Noah LaValle
speaking
has
of sacks,
sack.
looks to be one there.
Douglas on the quarterback keeper.
Drake Lucky?
Number 3, Noah LaValle.
The man, the myth, the legend, Noah LaValle. We were just talking about him. So he's got a sack. Alex Ward has got a sack on the from the cornerback spot running in.
You always like to see those CB blitzes.
Jake Thorner's got 8. Todd Haley's got 3. Season total of 19 sacks. Before this game, we got 2 or 3 tonight. So we're sitting at 22 sacks through the season.
It'll be interesting to see how they count it, because some of them have been looked at rushing attempts and whatnot, but that's all the mumbo jumbo. We know what a sack is.
Hopefully we do.
So no one in the backfield for him. Motion.
Play action still. And this time he's got a man. He's got a man. Number 2, number 2, Malone Pesquera is going to get the biggest gain of the night for Etowah.
First down?
The stop is made
he's hobbling a little bit.
5, Ethan Stannard.
Ethan Stannard. Pesquera got to the last line of defense there, so best play yet for Etowah. Good stop by Ethan Stannard to nip it in the bud.
Being not a touchdown.
Yeah, nip it in the bud there.
Is that the first down for Etowah?
I think it is. It is the first down. Yeah, it is the first down.
Raider D, got to keep it up.
See Douglas lined up with, he's got an RB in the backfield. Now he's got 2. And he's still going to keep it. He's going to make the throw again here. The Raiders playing a little zone, allowing for that throw. And
MJ Burnett's going to be the one who brings him down. He's been filling in for Alex Ward. Played the single high safety on that look and makes a solid tackle.
Number 23, MJ Burnett.
MJ Burnett. Oh, there is a flag, though, on the field. there is laundry on the field right by the O-line, so we'll see. It might be holding.
Yep, sure is. Holding on the offense. So that's really unfortunate for Zeke Douglas and company. They were stringing some plays along there, so getting the pass game opened up, which they hadn't done at all.
Yeah, but that's really shooting them in the foot. You also lose your momentum there with the yards. You just feel like you finally got something going, and it's like, oh, was it because of the holding? Oh shoot, now we have to do it all over again.
Yeah.
And now when you're backed up all the way, it's like 2nd and 20. It's going to be tough for them.
First and 20 because they reset down. Yeah.
Oh, this a little longer than.
I think it might have been an unnecessary roughness. Whoa, what is?
The ball will be spotted at the 39-yard line.
We're looking at a
39-yard line. So I think
first and 25.
First and 25.
Dead ball foul. Dead ball foul. So 15-yard penalty, not 10. First and 25 it is. No complaints over here. Puts them back into Walton territory.
Yeah, now Walton can play that little zone that they were playing on the last two. Get the quick tackle, not allow for anything, get a quick punt here.
Playing shallow on that slot receiver.
Another play action there, but he's probably going to be sacked there.
Good.
Chase down sack.
Fumble. I think he's probably down already, but.
There was a laundry that flew out right at the end there.
Number 3, Noah
LaValle. Who else?
Yeah.
Who else?
Noah LaValle on the chase down sack there. We thought he got away, and then he came out and put his hand out and really stretched his body out to get that sack. So
and that's impressive, especially because Douglas is a gifted, athletically gifted quarterback, running back, whatever you want to call him. So for him to chase him down, Noah LaValle at that size, I think he's about 6'3", 200-something pounds. So.
And there was holding on the play as well.
But they're going to decline that. I like that move.
Yeah.
I mean, 1st and 30. I wanted to see a 1st and 35.
1st and 35.
I would have appreciated that. But I think good move to just kill the down.
Yeah. You still have like a 2nd and 21 or 2nd and
25.
25, yeah.
Yep. No gain on that one.
Talk about being blindsided. The quarterback was probably like, wait, how did I get down on the ground?
Bobbled.
Zeke Douglas trying to keep it alive. Zeke Douglas moving up. Zeke Douglas probably going to take it himself. And Zeke Douglas only gets a couple of yards there. Well, he gets about 10.
Is made by number 18.
You know, we almost never shout out specific O-linemen, but number 77, Andrew McNair, made that possible for the Etowah quarterback. He sealed off one of the edge linemen for the Raiders and gave him a chance. I was watching that, and that was some good blocking.
Yeah. The O-line, you always got to help. You always got to speak up your guys. The O-line is kind of the engine, whether pass, run, they're involved in everything. That's why Patrick Mahomes buys his O-line, golf carts, the whole spiel.
Yeah, Purdy takes them out to dinners. You know, that's what you got to do. So show your boys you love them, because they don't get the respect they deserve.
So they're doing the double play action here, and they're just going to pass it out to number 5, who goes back and gets bottled.
Ethan Stannard is a missile.
5-on-5 crime there. Ethan Stannard absolutely cobbles up Ashton Martin.
And he's down.
Yeah, Ashton Martin's still down. Ethan Stannard was
timeout on the field for
huge hit. Player. Hopefully Ashton Martin's okay.
Yeah, he took that ball back horizontally. He could have sat, but he wanted 3rd down and long. You want to try and get that first down.
Yeah, a little bit of desperation there, but you need that.
Unfortunately,
that was a smart thing to do for him because he had no other option. But when that happens, that's just
he's up, hopping a little bit. Looks good to me. Glad to see he's doing all right.
Yeah, just when you get hit with all the adrenaline flowing and.
Yeah, you know what I like to say. Football, you're always hurt. Even if you're questionable, even like NFL level, by week 2, you're always hurt.
Yeah. Aren't we all? We're always hurt.
I don't know about us up in the booth. Oh, you're talking about your tu corazón, Tarun? You get your heart broken lately?
Christian Farrell.
It's okay, we've all been there, man. Just yap about football. Get out of your system. Oh, and a blocked punt.
Let's go.
Noah
That is
LaValle.
a Raider football.
Noah LaValle doing absolutely everything.
Number
50 for the Raiders, jumping on the ball after Noah LaValle gets it loose. number 50 for the Raiders, the Chalpus Hulpus. And there's the replay right there. You see it.
Boys are hype.
Noah LaValle has been the disruptor in this game.
Absolutely. TJ Watt-esque performance, forcing fumbles.
Playing from that linebacker spot, little Roquan Smith.
Yeah. The general of the defense, along with Jake Thorner and company.
Kid Gilstrap's going to get on out there. He's before his own 40. He's going to line up under center. Does he take the shot here?
Yeah, handoff to the left side.
I see that. Yep, it is.
No, he's not.
He's going to keep it.
Long sack. I like the play call. It fooled us, but did not fool number 12.
Andrew Christofferson.
Andrew Christofferson, the linebacker, senior.
Haven't said that name yet. Good job by him to stay on Gilstrap.
Loss of 13 on the play.
So 13-yard sack.
Second down and
that's the rest of play action. You get a little further down, but it's been so successful for the Raiders that's one you got to take because you got so many positive plays off of play action.
Yeah, keeping the play alive always is a good thing. And sometimes if you have to take the sack, you'll take it in order to have that opportunity. So quick throw here to Christian Ward, who's going to get around it, or he'll be taken down. But he'll get a couple of yards.
6 yards. That's good. Unfortunately, we are a little backed up, so that's going to put us at about 3rd and 17.
Well, what would really be a morale killer here for Etowah? And if we get this first down, the party starts at Raider Valley.
Yeah, I mean, if you give up this 3rd and 17, how are you going to stop at 1st and 10?
Yeah. Caden Gilstrap's going to line up in shotgun, so we usually know what that means. He's got a ton of receivers here, all by his on his right hash. He's got 3, and then he's got Christian Ward on his island on the left.
Close to the bottom of your screen, freshman Aiden Napore. Very tall, known for mossing people, so maybe he can get some of that action right now.
Play action right here, but
pressure's there.
He tried to get out quickly, but the pocket had already collapsed.
And look at the Raider boys. Look at the crowd. Everyone's hyped.
The crowd is still, here, and the crowd is still
absolutely. I mean, it's been a phenomenal game so far.
Number 91, Blank Gunnels in punt formation.
Present and presently watching. The crowd is excited about this 28-0 lead right now. Let's get it up to 40 by halftime and start partying. There's the kick.
Can he get a bounce here? Nice. Glorious bounce.
A lot
inside
of Raider bounces there. Ball's going to keep rolling
to the 18.
And they're going to pick it up there.
And you get a punt, that's how you do it. Good job, son.
I believe Tyson.
Don't forget the award-winning concession stand is open. Hamburgers, hot dogs, cheeseburgers. Famous Bestlink barbecue is on sale. The nationally recognized award-winning cinnamon rolls. A limited supply is available.
Gunnels with the punt there. Solid punter for the Raiders.
Oh yeah, Brian Gunnels, he's been doing good the entire season. We saw some great punts like this earlier as well, where he's really stretched the distance of the field.
Did you bring a sweatshirt to in?
I did not. I was looking for my sweatshirt as I was trying to get here.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough later. And what else is going to be rough is that sack.
There is a flag.
We know there is a flag, Mr. Aston, but I believe that is on Etowah, so this sack will stand.
Look at the boys getting hype. Number 57, Ruddle, the sophomore, getting in there for the sack.
So a lot of the second team is in there now, and he just kind of collapsed the pocket there, along with Chalpus Hulpus. Holding was a call against Etowah.
It's going to probably be declined there after the sack.
Yeah, they are. It is definitely going to be declined. There would be no need.
I don't need the extra sass on top of that, Tarun, but thank you.
The extra what?
The sass, the Caleb Williams sass.
I don't know. The quarterbacks have been trying to make some Caleb Williams plays here tonight, but
obviously you've been doing better than Caleb Williams.
No, I would say because they're trying to make the Caleb Williams plays, they're getting into sack situations, trying to get the ball out quick for both sides is what I would say going forward. But you know, Walton doesn't need any advice right now, but for Zeke, get the ball out quick here.
And he does. Passes a little low. Also in the catch radius.
He needs some help there. Fourth quarterback there. Good job by the defense, though, to step up and bring that pressure.
Get Luca some help.
There's our good friend Liam Bill Miller in the stands. Cameraman for a lot of things.
He's coming 3, Hillgrove 7, the teacher 6. Thank you.
No. Cameraman for Talk to Me Thursday. Cameraman for a lot of videos we make in broadcast class.
Yeah, it's nice.
And there's another sack. They're trying to get the safety. Push him into the end
At what point are we putting the QB in a no-contact jersey, just calling it touch sacks? Because this isn't pretty for him. Drake Lucky. He's been having a good performance tonight. He's getting pressure. I mean, there was 3 guys there. You gotta. I guess they're splitting that sack 3 ways.
Yeah.
There's Bowie Crawford, Drake Lucky, and Chappus Halpus.
Hayden Halpus.
My teammate on the freshman basketball team.
Number 14,
cool guy.
Liam Kinsella.
Yeah, back in my day.
Basketball season
coming up,
right
and you'll
around
hear,
the corner.
You'll hear Arthur Walton and Wesley Powell, the dynamic duo on the court.
And here's going to be, they're going to punt it right out of the back of the end zone. If you can see the punter at the edge of your screen.
Oh boy,
there,
this is not going to go well.
Punt.
Oh, dude, the squib.
He got it out.
I kind of like the squib.
Oh, yeah, and Walton's going to pick it up, and Farrell is going to take it around the side, and he's going to get to the Etowah 33.
There you go. I mean, that's the way to do it. That's a hard punt to pick up, and that's a risky punt to pick up. I like the squib. Honestly, I kind of mess with it. You got the good balance. Well, who cares about hang time, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
other than you, who cares?
Other than I was analyzing the hang time last time, so I don't think I can just say that. But
yeah,
well, looks good. Farrell did his job. Shifty little back cut, kept going. Some 2K step back motion.
We have 4 minutes and 16 seconds left in this quarter. No points yet in this quarter. We'll see if Gilstrap takes the team down to the
cheerleaders staying nice and warm there. It's cold. It's cold out there.
Caden Gilstrap to snap from under center here. He's got a one-on-one matchup on the edge, but he's going to hand it off
great
smartly.
blocking. Look at that lead blocking.
What a play by Noriega Thompson there.
Yeah, and I'm going to shout out Bowie Crawford there on the right side of that line. Absolutely just pushed and churned. You'll see right here on the replay we're about to get. Yeah, look at that lead block.
Yeah.
And Thompson does the work for the rest.
Yeah, Bowie Crawford he goes with them. The linebacker tries to get out of the block.
He just drives him out.
Resets and blocks again. Good play there. Good blocking and good vision for Thompson.
Back to shotgun for the Raiders.
Yeah. We're going to see another one of those play action passes here. And Gilstrap, actually not a pass. Gilstrap's going to keep it. He sees the pressure and he picks up a couple of yards.
Got about 2 yards there, and that is nothing to frown at for how that down went. Wow, 3 guys in the backfield.
Yeah, he kind of got past that first level of defensive linemen and backers to pick up those 3 yards.
Hitched on the leg there, couldn't keep going.
Yeah. He's listening to the play call, getting set. He's got 2 receivers on either side. We haven't seen a pass yet this drive. It's only been 2 plays, but we'll see.
Yeah. We forget sometimes.
And no, he's going to fake the pass, and Noriega Thompson, like you said, patience, and then he makes the cut to get close to the first down. Maybe. I think he did pick it up.
Yeah, I like the patience there because he had the space. So even if he comes a little short, that's still a 3rd and 1. But not rushing into things. I like the tempo, Le'Veon Bell-esque for you. And I miss the Stinger Bees, Core, Big Ben, AB, Le'Veon Bell. What happened to the good old days, man?
Steelers are still a pretty good team, I would say, with Justin Fields. They have a
Russell Wilson's QB1. So.
Well, yeah. Well, with Russell Wilson, I actually think they won't be as good of a team as with Justin
agree.
Fields.
I mean, Fields is finally putting it together, and they kind of strip it away from him, man.
Gilstrap, hands off. Noriega Thompson, the patience, the hesitation, and when he finds the hole, he gets to the 2-yard line.
That play was a lot better than it looked. The way he stood behind, had his hand on the back of his blocker, and just pushed through inside the 5.
Yeah, the block, good job. Patience with the blockers too. They made sure to slowly get the block out because no rushing can cause holding, stuff like that. They made sure to initially block and then push for the running backs. Caden Gilstrap again under center. A lot of movement here, but Noriega Thompson is going to push, but not get much there.
The stop is made at the 3-yard line.
Might get one there.
They're just he's just gonna keep the, he's just gonna change the number on the down. Or move it a little.
Moved an inch. But, I mean, that's the play call on that. First and goal at the 4. You run that in. You might even do it again here.
Yeah. Or you might do it with Caden here. They did it with Jeremy once, so I think they'll definitely do it with Caden.
Go with a power run. Have that running back go forward as a lead blocker, maybe the left side here.
Yeah. Or he's just going to throw it. Or he's rolling out. He's rolling out. And that's the touchdown.
Oh, my gosh. Wow.
Yes, it is a touchdown. He got his feet down.
And that's Jake
Number
Thorner.
9, Jake Thorner helping out on offense. What a play.
And I'll tell you what, that corner of the end zone looked very clogged. You'll see Caden scans, doesn't have anything initially. There's Thorner. Puts his hand up. Gilstrap looks around and finds him in between like three guys, both offense and defense.
It might have been either one of y'all could get it there.
Yeah.
With Thorner, I didn't see Thorner on the field at the beginning, but Thorner, good job to cut back with, I think it wasn't Christian Ward to cut back. It was somebody else cut back.
Sure. There was a lot going on in that end zone.
But Thorner made sure to get the corner, the 2 feet down. The heel drag there.
The snap is good. The hold is good.
Let me tell you what, it must feel good to be making great tackles on defense and then score a touchdown on the O.
Yeah, I mean, Dewey Crawford also, not enough recognition, but playing both ways. Getting those sacks and then preventing those sacks on the other side.
Yeah. Unsung hero. 35. It's homecoming tonight, so we do see the homecoming court.
At halftime, yes.
At halftime.
Stay tuned for that. The entire student section will still be here cheering that on. So stay tuned for, we'll tell you after in the second half. But 35-0 right now with 44 seconds left in the first half. Walton 35, Etowah 0.
Oh, sir. That's swag. You got some swag surfing, big Kirko Chain style beats going on in the stadium. Everyone's hyped. Everyone's feeling good. 35-0.
Kirko Chains has blossomed into an Atlanta these past year. You can tell the difference between Minnesota Kirk and Atlanta Kirk.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's fit in so well. Great strong kick from Benai. Beauty. Wow, right at the 1.
And it's going to be taken out here.
Bang.
Number 4
got him.
Will get his knees taken out from under him.
Vinci Allen on return for Etowah. The stop is made by number 37, Jack Clem.
Great coverage by the return team and Jack Clem. Boys are looking good. 38 seconds, the job is just contained. And they won't have an issue doing that, but just got to stay focused and don't let it get to your head. You're up 35-0, especially also going into next week. You don't want to let this win overinflate your ego and catch yourself off guard next week.
Yeah, Wesley was talking about that in pregame, but it's also a great statement win here today and a morale booster for the Raiders. Just continuing that, getting 3 wins in a row, that must feel really good. And you need that right before the playoffs when you face tougher teams where you're the underdog, you're considered the underdog, but you have to prove that you're not.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
For that, you need to have confidence, and you need to know that you're able to win, and that you need to believe you're going to win. So these games are good for the Raiders.
Douglas threw that one into the dirt. 2nd and 10 coming up. 34 seconds to go.
Yeah, I feel like they're just trying to not to make mistakes in these 34 seconds. They do get the ball to start the second half. So taking this.
Hand off to number 21, Walker Hughes.
Walker Hughes, the running back, will get a couple yards. So it'll be 3rd and 7.
19.
Run down though, so I'm not sure if they're even going to snap the ball one more time.
Yeah,
they know they're getting
looking
the
at
ball
the sideline. I think they're just going to stand there.
Yeah, and they're just going to walk out to the locker room. So great first half.
Absolutely, 35-0. So halftime is going to be Wesley Powell, followed by the homecoming court. So stay tuned, Raider fans. Signing off.
Score Etowah 0, Raiders 35.
Please welcome Wesley Powell.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for a very exciting halftime presentation.
And what a first half, Raider fans. The Walton Raiders are up 35-0 after an incredible first half performance. Starting all off with that deep Christian Ward touchdown. Absolutely burnt his defender deep. Followed up by a bad snap on the punt for Etowah, which set up Walton inside their own 10, where Lucas Farrington punched it in just one play. And then a little deja vu for Etowah as Christian Ward, on a fairly similar route, had another deep touchdown to put Walton up 21-0. I wanted to add on to that another Lucas Farrington touchdown, just like Christian Ward, getting his second of the half. He gets Walton up 28-0. Following that, Etowah, a little down on morale. Punt is blocked by Noah LaValle, who had a great first half. Finally, as Walton, you just saw, under a minute to go in the half, Jake Thorner gets himself the Woodford commit on linebacker, on offense, gets in the end zone. That was a great first half. I'll see you at the end of the game. Have fun, Raider fans.
Before we present our homecoming court, the Walton Band will present a special halftime show featuring 8th grade students from Dickerson and Dodgen Middle Schools. We would like to thank Dickerson directors Will Grimes, Scott Brown, and Lawton Willingham, and Dodgen directors Brian Westfall and Reagan Mack for bringing their students out tonight. We'll start the show with one of the band's favorites, the Hay Song. We continue with two short songs, the ESPN theme and Menace. Up next is the Wilson Pickett Classic, Land of a Thousand Dances. We close the first portion of tonight's halftime with the Walton Fight Song. We want to thank our future Raiders for joining us tonight, and we can't wait to see them next year in Raider Valley. The band will now reset for our homecoming presentation.
Good evening, everyone. And on behalf of Principal Dr. Stephanie Santoro, welcome to Raider Valley. It's homecoming, and I have the honor of announcing homecoming court for 2024. Representing the freshman class of 2028, Miss Maisie Channon, escorted by her father, Mr. Paul Channon. Miss Deanna Cherney, escorted by her stepfather, Mr. Bart Ellis. Now, representing the sophomore class of 2027, Miss Allie Karen, escorted by her father, Mr. Brian Karen. Miss Kennedy Darden, escorted by her father, Mr. Calvin Darden. And Miss Evie Harkey, escorted by her father, Mr. Travis Harkey. Now representing the junior class of 2026, Miss Taylor Brown, escorted by her sister, Miss Mackenzie Brown. Miss Ellery Grant, escorted by her father, Mr. Douglas Grant. Miss Avery Todd, escorted by her father, Mr. David Todd. And Miss Vibha Vijay, escorted by her father, Mr. Vijay Sundar. Now, one of the following 6 young women from the senior class was voted as the homecoming queen by her classmates last week. Representing the senior class of 2025, Miss Tessa Baffs, escorted by her sister, Miss Abby Baffs. Tessa has been a part of the Walton Chorus Select, Women's Ensemble, and president of Rally Club. Tessa plans to attend college and study biology to become a pediatrician. Tessa's favorite teacher is Mrs. League. She says that Mrs. League creates a fun, loving environment where all her students get to feel special. And now we have Miss Asea Fazlajic, escorted by her father, Mr. Yasenko Fazlajic. Asia is the vice president of the Creative Writing Club and heavily involved in Walton's musical theater and drama program. Asia hopes to attend Boston University or Georgia Tech to study industrial engineering. Her favorite teacher is Mrs. Smith because she has an expansive knowledge and genuine passion for art history, and her compassion for students always made Asia excited for class. And now we have Miss Renee Gia, escorted by her father, Mr. Sean Gia. Renee is a member of the Walton Cross Country and Track Team and president of UNICEF. Renee plans on going to college to double major in education and business. Renee's favorite teacher is also Mrs. League. Renee says that Mrs. League is always supportive of all her choices and makes her feel welcome to her class anytime. Miss Elena Katz, escorted by her father, Mr. Daniel Katz. Elena is a member of the varsity women's gymnastics team and the Spanish National Honor Society. Elena plans to attend college for an undergraduate degree in kinesiology to become a physical therapist. Elena's favorite teacher is Dr. Rachel Cook. She says that Dr. Cook is not only a teacher and role model, but also a friend she can talk to about anything free of judgment. And now we have Miss Reese McLean, escorted by her father, Mr. Joel McLean. Reese is the scheduling officer for the Walton Astronomy Club and the vocal director for the Walton Game Development Club. Reese is undecided in her future plans, but would love to write and score music for movies. Reese's favorite teacher is Mr. Wade Jones because he makes every class period fun and creates an accepting and fun environment. And lastly, we have Miss Summer Shoup, escorted by her father, Mr. Lynn Shoup. Summer is co-president of National Art Honor Society, Summer is co-president of National Art Honor Society as well as president of the Walton Speech and Debate Club. Summer plans on going to college to study business, marketing, and management. Summer's favorite teacher is Mrs. League. She makes learning literature fun
and she has an exciting class and creates a positive learning environment. And now I am pleased to introduce Dr. Stephanie Santoro, our principal, who will crown our homecoming queen for 2024. And this year's homecoming queen is Miss Summer Shoop. Congratulations, Summer, and congratulations to all the court. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give all court members another round of applause as we congratulate them. And with regards to the homecoming float competition held today, if there are any juniors in the house tonight, give them a round of applause as well, because they won the float competition. Congratulations, juniors, and go Raiders.
Raider Valley for the second half between the Walton Raiders and Etowah.
Yeah, we had an eventful halftime. Congratulations to our homecoming queen, Summer Shoop, for this year. Us, class of 2025. A lot of familiar faces today out there on the field, in the stands, everything. It's always great being a senior, the environment. Everything is really great. The entire crowd stayed through halftime, all the first half. Just, we got a lot of good footage down there too. Just, it's an amazing environment here late in October in Walton, at Walton. So,
Absolutely.
We're excited.
As we wait for this second half to commence, we'll hit you with some numbers real quick. So, like we said, something that we really wanted Walton to establish and continue to establish from previous games was the run game. So far, just off the first half, Lucas Farrington, 69 rushing yards. Noriega Thompson, 45 rushing yards. And Caden Gilstrap had that 23-yard QB draw. So we said 75 each for the running backs. They're going to smash that probably.
Yeah.
So that ground game has just been committed.
Yeah, Lucas Farrington's gonna get Lucas Farrington will have some more reps, and then it might be Thompson throughout the night, or they might keep switching off. But they'll both definitely smash the 75 number we said. The score too. Our score predictions were, even mine, I went the highest with 43-17. That's probably going to be smashed on Walton's side and not reached on Etowah's side. We're looking at more of a 60 points for Walton, and then we'll taper off, and then Etowah just doesn't put anything up. maybe one touchdown at the end. So
I don't see it.
Yeah,
honestly. In addition, Caden Gilstrap playing uber efficiently. They're not asking him to make all these crazy plays. They're relying on the run game, so that allows him to complete 75% of his passes in that first half, 122 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
No interceptions, perfect game practically.
Yeah, obviously great completion percentage, and that, like you said, the QBR, if we had a QBR, it'd be pretty high. So, yeah, that's just Caden Gilstrap doing what he does when he's given the time, protected well. And if we continue to do this, there's no reason why we can't beat better and better teams like Buford and Mill Creek and so on. We'll give you some scores from around the state here in a second.
Yeah, some good stretches in. Walton hustling up.
Buford
getting ready for it.
Buford is up 15-0 currently in their game. Buford is up 50-0, correction, in their game. So a force up in Gwinnett. We're a force down here in Cobb County. Corn on the Cobb County.
So just for a reference, you know, you're talking about QBR. I had a little NFL passer rating calculator for you. Caden Gilstrap, 156.2, near perfect.
Oh, wow. That is amazing. 156.2. Those are exorbitant numbers. Good job. Congratulations to Caden Gilstrap.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's firing on all cylinders.
I think though, Caden's still going to have a couple more opportunities here. Maybe 2 drives. They're still going to send Caden out here in the second half before CJ Jordan comes out. So we'll see a little bit more of him. You see Sebastian Benai practicing on the field with our last few minutes of halftime here.
Yeah, something else to note, total offensive yards. Etowah has 17 total yards in the first half.
Yes,
Walton 241.
Yeah, that is also a testament to Walton's defense. We saw the first drive was -1 yard drive. So
yeah, that was telling.
Whenever you hear those numbers and you hear them at the very beginning of the game, and you sustain that throughout the game, no tiring, none of that. Then your defense is solid, top tier in the state of Georgia, and that will be important, obviously, in the playoffs.
Yeah, and counting the negative rushing attempts for the QB, Etowah's averaging 0.1 yards per attempt on the ground compared to Walton's 6.6. Just been a one-sided story on offense
and on defense.
And on defense, yeah.
Yeah,
and they ended up splitting that sack in the second quarter between William Ruddle, Chalpus Halpus, and Drake Lucky. So all 3 of those guys have 1.5 sacks, and right now Hudson Beard is leading the team with 4 tackles, followed by LaValle with 2, and a few guys. LaValle with 3 tackles and a few guys with 2 tackles.
Yeah, obviously that is for the night tonight. Overall, LaValle is still leading the team in tackles.
Yeah, man, he sure did hit that 100 mark. 101 tackles on the season for Noah LaValle.
And Etowah will get the kick. Well, Etowah will receive the kick here to start the second half. Sebastian Benai ready to kick it off. So I think maybe the kicking, punting, the special teams game has been the closest between the 2 teams here tonight.
You think?
Yeah.
You think? 5 for 5 PATs for Benai. Nothing for Etowah. A blocked punt for against Etowah by the Raiders, and a successful punt by the Raiders. So I think everything's been one-sided.
Yeah, I didn't know what to say for to be close. Maybe.
Yeah, sorry. The special team enthusiast in me just took that a little personally.
Number 5, Martin on the return
not to talk down on any of the Walton's units who've been playing really great tonight. There's the iconic house on the mountain behind Walton. I see that when I'm running in the morning sometimes. And yeah, like I was saying, Walton obviously firing on all cylinders. So most competitive battle might be who gets to their cars first after the game.
I like that.
We'll
I like that, Tarun.
The ball will be spotted on the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, Etowah.
So Zeke still out there. Zeke Douglas.
Yeah, we did learn some help. That the starting quarterback for Etowah got injured sometime before the game this week, so that's why Zeke is in starting, the sophomore.
Quarterback keeper. Stop made by number 5,
and
Ethan
right back where we left off, about a yard for Etowah. That's about what it's been.
And this time the safety coming up for the tackle, Ethan Standard.
He's been flying around tonight.
We're playing some different formations too. Look at him lined up kind of close to the line right here. They're trying to get him reps at other spots as well.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, get your guys in familiar situations, get them accustomed to where they might be playing later in the season. Just, you got to do what you got to do.
Well, that's Thorner, number 9 right there. But still, Ethan Standard's been moving around between that free and strong spot.
Ooh. And Douglas going to beat her on the edge here.
Yeah, Douglas has the speed to get it.
Yeah, sure
Douglas
does.
gets the first down.
And
Douglas going to put his body on the line.
Late flag.
We'll see if it was a late hit by Standard there.
Pushed out of bounds by number 23.
Yeah, I think it might have been like a late push.
MJ Burnett, they're saying push him out of bounds, but we don't know that that's the flag.
Dead ball personal foul is the call against the Raiders.
So it is a dead ball foul against the Raiders. We're not going to get a number for that, so I'd assume MJ Burnett.
Not one we needed there. Just he was giving himself kind of up on the outside, but also nothing ridiculous either. I mean, he wasn't out of bounds yet. Just a little shove and pub. Whatever.
There's no need to. Well, the penalty is assessed after. Well, it's assessed from the spot of the foul. So Etowah will really be. This is Etowah's break.
Yeah, this is it. This is it for them.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they've gotten this close into Walton territory in this game.
No, they have not. Zeke Douglas has one man on the left who's playing against a press.
And that's who he's going to.
And he's going there.
Oh, wow.
He does make a grab. No, he does not.
He did. I think he, incomplete. He had it for a moment.
Yeah.
Then gets hit, bobbles it, then gets it again, but out of bounds, dropped. There was a lot going on there.
Good coverage, though, by the corner to maintain that pressure on the receiver. Yeah. To maintain that pressure on the receiver so that, the receiver doesn't feel too comfortable making that catch. He has to go out, extend to make the effort.
Exactly. Some guys give up on that. They see, oh, he's got a few yards on me. It's over. But he was still there, stuck through. Ultimately, great stop.
Zeke Douglas takes a snap, hands it off. And the running back is bottled up there. Hudson Beard comes in on the tackle, raking up those numbers.
Stop made by number 3, Noah LaValle.
LaValle, once again, his 4th tackle.
Also want to shout out my boy Devin Patel turning 18 this weekend here at the game.
Well, he got lucky. He got something on The Price is Right just for having his birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
So Zeke Douglas looking to throw this time, but he's going to take off himself. Or he does throw before he crosses the line of scrimmage. Good presence there by Zeke Douglas, but a flag comes out at the end.
Wrapped up and taken down by Hudson Beard. Wonder if that one's going to be on him, maybe.
To number 7, Will Zazara.
I wouldn't see a reason why Hudson.
Yeah, me neither.
Clean tackle. Yeah.
But I'd be confused what else it would be there.
Stop is made by number 18, Hudson Beard.
I think the laundry is being picked. Oh, no.
Personal foul, face mask is the call.
Face mask.
Okay.
Face mask is a little hard to see from up in the booth.
Yeah. Hard enough to see the numbers sometimes.
First and 10 Etowah.
It was easier when we had, well, we have floodlights here, so it is easier as the dark comes in. But this game has been played mostly in the dark after sunset. October weather. you're feeling it. You're feeling that the Walton knows this is kind of these are the kind of situations in terms of weather, field conditions that they'll see going forward. So quick throw there by Zeke Douglas.
Contained and tackled by guess who? Noah
LaValle. He's trying to get up. He can't let Hudson Beard get too many tackles tonight over him. Noah wants to go stride for stride. He gets the tackle there. Good job by LaValle. Yeah, with the La Nina winter coming in this winter, you're going to have dry conditions for the rest of the winter throughout the playoffs. So, like I said, just if they get used to a little bit of cold, stay warm, they're set. The Walton Raiders are set. Playing press defense here again. And
a little overthrown there. Like a 3rd and 7.
Douglas looks for that same mismatch on that, same matchup on that left with the press defense. And number 15 for Walton, Malachi Speed is going pace for pace with the Etowah receivers.
Yeah, with number 13, Chad Joseph. He's gotten a few looks on this drive, but we didn't really see much of him in the first half.
It's number 15, Malachi Speed, is the one lined up against Chad Joseph on the left, right. Chad Joseph, a senior, trying to leave a mark, but Walton won't allow for it. Zeke Douglas is stumbling out.
There we go.
There's the sack.
And again,
number 57.
William Ruddle with a sack.
William Riddell stepping up tonight and stepping up in a big way. Look at that. This is a different play.
Incorrect call. Riddell will be credited for the sack. Thank you, our friends of the NBA, Major League Baseball, and the NFL Network.
So this might be the first points. If the kicker is good here, this would be the first point. So let's do the clap
here.
Block it. Yeah, I think we got a clap right before he kicks it, and then we might get a.
Ooh. Yes, and it's blocked. The juju works.
Yes, sir.
Little fist bump for the boys up in the booth.
Yes, sir.
By number 3, Noah LaValle.
And who else but Noah LaValle on the block.
Absolutely.
And there's the sack by Riddell.
So a blocked punt, a blocked punt, and a blocked field goal for LaValle. Let's see where he comes from on this one. So he finds a way to just push through.
I think they misnamed them on the PA. That was Thorner who came through. Good job by Thorner. And Thorner's out there again as a pass catcher.
Impressive what they can do on both sides of the ball. We got Travis Hunter at home.
And there, Caden Gilstrap is under center. He's looking, and he's play action.
Oh, he's got space. Cascone.
He had a little bit of time, and he found him. Jude Cascone. Jude Cascone's going to break a tackle. Jude Cascone's going to keep.
Don't go Gronk on him. Don't go Gronk on him.
Yeah. Jude Cascone made himself a pillow before he went down. Great run after the catch. Great catch, too. He came out in open space, lost his corner, or lost his linebacker, and kept moving.
Perfect patience, perfect touch. I mean, he knew Cascone was going to have more spaces if he let that route develop. Lets him get there, and ultimately results in a completion.
Yeah, so the backup, the fallback in the pocket has been working for Gilstrap. And there's a quick one to Christian Ward, and to the 25. He's going to make a move to the 20, to the
spins out of it. Keep
15,
going.
And wow, to the 10.
Impossible to take him down there.
Christian Ward.
So the quick throw is also working then, but we've always known the quick throw has worked. Here's the quick throw.
First and 10 Raiders.
So no play action there, just straight up quick throw to Christian
one tackle
Ward.
Missed.
Yep, and he backs up, and it
Second
comes
tackle
over
missed.
that
Third
defender.
tackle missed. Fourth tackled. Fifth tackled missed.
Great job by Christian Ward there. Jude Cascone, Christian Ward, the entire Walton family. So there's Caden Gilstrap now in shotgun, so I assume this is going to be another drop back.
Nah, he's gonna hand it off. Just kidding, I didn't say that.
You've been wrong a couple of times with the handoffs today.
Whoa. Relax, my friend. I don't appreciate this hating.
Next Friday night, hosting North Paulding for senior night. Please make your plans to be in attendance.
I was trying to be different, okay? Shotgun, yeah, looks like a pass, but you know, you never know. You never know.
The game next Friday,
2nd and 10.
Coach Bruner teaches them to be a dog, not to be different. So they're going to continue being dogs out here And clock at 1:50 in the third quarter. If Walton scores here, all the fourth quarter will most definitely be a running clock. So Walton looking to do that. Quick throw. Great play. Max McCraney on the slant.
And down at the 1, it seems.
Gilstrap's pass is complete to number 10, Max McCraney.
It was really the fake that sold it. Max McCraney was out on his island with his cornerback, and he came back to the middle. Perfect timing. Hits him in stride. 1 yard out.
1 yard line.
So they're bringing in number 73. Actually, they're not. So
they took off Siegel.
First and goal from the 1.
Stacking
the line.
Thank you to my spotters in the press box tonight.
So there is Caden Gilstrap
to Thompson, and
and
short again.
Thompson short of the line, short
luckily,
of the touchdown.
It was 2nd and 10, and the ball's at the 11. So we got the first down on the 1 yard line. So that's huge.
So it is 2nd and goal. Yeah. I didn't notice that earlier. They need to change the number on there, but it is 2nd and goal. A couple of inches here. So Caden Gilstrap probably going to punch it in before the end of the half here. We got 28 seconds left. QB sneak. Or he's going to hand it off. And, the ball comes loose. But Walton recovers it.
Hands off to Thompson. The ball is fumbled and recovered by the Raiders.
Number 53.
Number 53, Cooper Bowles on the recovery.
Bowles, a new name.
Field for an injured player.
Injury timeout here for the Raiders, but 3rd and goal, and we're not getting to score again. So 40 points, it's a running clock, we know that. So Walton has really built this momentum up, Arthur. So I feel like Walton is a playoff-ready team. Do you concur? And I'd welcome Russ Johnson, our guest announcer for the 4th quarter here, to join us as we wrap up this spectacular night.
Thanks, guys.
So how was the game experience from the...
I'm not hearing anything in the headset. We're live. Sorry for the quiet change over there. Got a new guy on the crew, doesn't really know what he's doing. Figured it out on the fly here.
We have the injured Raider has gotten up and he's going to walk over to the sideline. Always a good sign.
Number 65, Nicholas Thorner back on his feet for the Raiders.
Injured Raider on that play was Nicholas Thorner, offensive lineman.
Yeah, that's Jake Thorner's brother there. Always sad to see an injury, but glad he got up and walked out. So now we have a 3rd and goal. The Raiders tried twice, couldn't get it in. Still the 3rd quarter, trying to put up these points in the 3rd quarter.
That is the end of the 3rd quarter of the score. Etowah 0, Walton 35.
With the running clock,
we're trying to stop by the
there was no
award-winning
play.
contestant, hamburgers, hot dogs, cheeseburger, fresh fruit, coffee.
Raiders with the lead,
The award-winning hot chocolate. Cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, the start of the 4th quarter touchdown will also be very, very good for momentum here and to seal out the game. I think after that we'll probably see C.J. Jordan and not Caden Gilstrap on the field.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I'm actually pretty excited about it. The sophomore crew here, I had the privilege of coaching them when they were 5th graders. They were obviously a lot smaller back then. They were all half my size, and now I'm half their size.
5 years ago, 5 years makes all the difference.
Yeah. C.J. Jordan's always been tall. I think tall back then was about 5 feet. Now I think he's about 8 feet.
About 8 feet. Oh, wow. Okay. 6'7" Josh Allen type quarterback. I think we'll see a little bit of him and his receiving core in the fourth quarter and see what Walton's future holds. So the Walton Raiders, they're a playoff-ready team we've established. You've always seen these boys play a lot for a good bit. What do you think are the keys, are the tweaks that they need to do making forward into the playoffs?
You know, one thing I've been impressed with tonight is just the lack of turnovers. If there were any in the first half, I didn't see them. But one of the games I saw earlier this year, they had too many turnovers to stay competitive. Obviously, competition level changes. We got number 6 still in the game. He's going to go with a pass. Looks like a slant.
And that's
caught
a
for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Caught
to number 41.
Number 41.
Aiden Opore with his first career varsity touchdown. The sophomore wide receiver, or the freshman wide receiver, who's stepped up with the absence of Alex Ward today. Yeah, there's another play action there like we were talking about all day. And there's the throw, there's the catch. Aiden Opore does a great job on his first varsity touchdown. Here's the extra point to make it 42-0.
Number 92,
Sebastian Benai.
Got a flag on the play. Looks like there's going to be a false start on the offense.
False start is the call against the Raiders.
So that'll back them up 5 yards.
Discipline has been pretty good up till this point for Walton. It's okay to take one now, but that's another thing, right? In the playoffs, having that good discipline, not having very many penalties is going to really help them out in the playoffs. And like you were saying, turnovers, that's a lot Caden Gilstrap's doing. We had one fumble that was recovered here in the third quarter, but Caden Gilstrap has been he's been perfect, really, when it comes to his QBR and his
kick is
completion.
up, and it is good. So despite the extra 5 yards, the kick had plenty of leg. No concerns on the extra point. Score is now 42-0. Walton leading Etowah.
We got 10 minutes left with a running clock. You can see people understanding that we've won, conversing under that scoreboard. And Walton, this was the statement when they needed at home to prepare for North Paulding next week and the playoffs. We may have a home seed, we may not. So the conditions in the playoffs may differ from last year. So how Walton handles adversity and what Walton's morale is like in these next few weeks are very crucial.
Yeah, with the fourth quarter lead here, coaches can hopefully get some of the backups, get in the game, get some experience, let the starters get rested up, and start getting their bodies and minds ready for the next round. You know, we're getting to that point in the season where you can actually start looking at standings and seeing the scores that come in tonight and start getting an idea of what the playoff seedings are going to be.
Yeah. This is a region game with Etowah being at the bottom of the region. And next week,
got a kick down to the 2-yard line, returning still all the way out to the 33-yard line.
Good run there for number 4. He's been the brightest spot for Etowah today. Number 4, Da Vinci Allen, has been the brightest spot today, especially on kick returns. But yeah, like you were saying, Mr. Johnson, it's kind of you already kind of know at this point. You kind of already know at this point what's the playoffs are going to look like. But for Walton, today's a region game and next week's a region game, so there's still some room for movement in the seeding.
Definitely some work to be done. We got some substitution challenges on the Walton sideline here. Looks like they got a timeout in to prevent the flag, which is good.
Illegal substitution is the call.
So the starters, a lot of the starters still out there, but it's a mix of starters and not starters right now. Jake Thorner is in there. Aiden Opore is actually in there on defense. I think he's playing corner. We'll see how that checks out. try to go the Alex Ward route.
So there is no flag. Timeout was called by
flag was
the
waved
Raiders.
off. The sideline coach got the timeout in before the play clock ran down. Obviously, there's going to be some confusion when you start getting your second, third string guys in there. And looks like you still have some starters that are getting a little play time.
Yeah, it does look like it. Malachi Speed is still out there, number 15. Number 9, Jake Thorner, obviously in there. Jake Thorner usually sticks around a little longer because Jake Thorner is the leader of this defense in a sense. He's playing the end position right now.
All right. We'll try first down again from the 33.
On Etowah's side, all the starters still out there.
Yeah,
Zeke Douglas makes the throw.
Pretty good gain. Tackled by number 38. Paul Pruitt.
Number 38, Paul Pruitt.
Gain right up to midfield.
Hudson Pruitt to Raider Valley.
For a first down by Etowah.
Back to Raider Valley.
Yeah, the PA is welcoming Hudson Pruitt to Raider Valley right now. Paul Pruitt is Hudson Pruitt's brother. If you remember Hudson Pruitt from last year. Stellar linebacker. Zeke
Douglas with the deep pass. Had a go route on the sideline. He was aiming for Will Zazzara.
There's a flag on this play, so we're going to see which way they call it.
Pass interference on the defense. That'll be 10 yards and a first down.
Well, with the second team out there, this kind of this is where you're going to get your real game reps, and this happens in game. So, kind of iron those things out is why the second team is out there, and we'll take that. That's fine.
Did prevent a big play from happening.
Yeah.
Sometimes the penalty's better than a touchdown.
Especially the high school level, because it's not a spot foul. It's a 10-yard and a first down. So.
Oh, I misspoke. I believe it's a 15-yard.
Yeah, well, 15-yard and a first down.
My bad on that.
Yeah. Yeah, dead ball and pass interference is always 15 yards at the high school level, not a spot foul.
They're passing again.
They kind of have to pass
it. Almost picked off by Walton's number 31, Sam Strickland with a great play on the ball.
We've seen Sam Strickland a couple of times this season. Sam Strickland on the second team, but a little bit of a leader for this team. Sam Strickland makes the play. Zeke Douglas to snap again. Zeke Douglas to throw.
He's got the go route again to number 7. This time complete all the way down to the 5, still fighting, and pushed out of bounds right at the 4-yard line. That was a pretty amazing pass and catch by Etowah there. Looks like they may be able to get on the board as they're closing out the fourth quarter here.
Yeah, they're going to want to do that because their season is pretty much ending out, and they don't want to end out on a couple of blowouts. So it'll be important for Etowah to get in the end zone here.
I'm sure defensive players and defensive coaches are still shooting for the shutout here. Point of pride for the Walton Raiders. Got a rollout pass and incomplete. Quarterback hit right as he wasn't able to get enough mustard on that one.
Yeah, a lot of pressure brought by Walton's second team. Looking like the first team right now.
Pressure by number 20, Ali Skian.
Ali Skian, the senior, gets the pressure.
5 minutes remaining in tonight's contest.
Of course, even with that being incomplete, the clock continues to run with the fourth quarter running clock rule here. They're probably going to get 3 to 4 more plays in.
Yeah, they're looking to end off on a touchdown. Walton's looking to prevent that here with Gabe Blaylock anchoring that D-line. We'll see how much pressure they bring.
Another pass going to the right side. Oh, it looks like we're going to have a pass interference on Walton this time.
On Malachi Speed, he's been out there the entire game. He might be getting tired a little, but Malachi Speed has been locking down receivers from the get-go today.
Yeah, when you play the whole game, I believe he's going both ways. He plays some offense as well.
Yeah, he does.
You know, you get a little tired. Sometimes you get sloppy towards the end.
The penalty will be half the distance to the goal.
But again, prevented a touchdown, so maybe it's worth the 2 yards of a penalty they had there.
Yeah, especially with the running clock. The penalty's just taken.
Clock down to under 4 minutes now.
Low snap.
That one's blown dead as well. We got a flag on the field. Looks like it's going to be illegal procedure on the offense. That'll be false start. That'll back them up 5 yards.
Repeat down. First and goal from the 7.
Things are looking good for Walton defense here.
Senior night is next Friday, October 25th. Please plan to arrive at Raider Valley early for a special presentation to honor our seniors from the Walton Raider Marching Band and the Walton football team.
We'll give first down another go here.
A little further back now, Zeke Douglas in shotgun.
This time he does hand the ball off for no gain. Tackled by number 99.
Gabe Blaylock.
We'll go with Dave Blaylock.
Gabe Blaylock has been, for the second team, he's kind of the man in the middle, and he makes the stop.
The Raiders alongside number 99, a player to be named later.
Yeah, that's Gabe.
Second down, 7 to go. Clock still ticking, about 2:40 to go here. This time they're going to pass, looks to the right over the middle, and waiting on the call. It is complete for an Etowah touchdown, caught by number 29, Brady Slats. Listed as an offensive lineman. That seems hard to do, to catch a wide receiver touchdown as an offensive lineman, but we'll give it to Brady Slats.
A little bit of a Detroit Lions action there, maybe.
So it looks like they're going to go for 2, but I really think they probably need to go for about 37 on this extra point.
Yeah, I would agree with that assessment, but 2 is, or no, they are kicking the extra point.
Okay.
I think that's all they wanted, that touchdown there.
Hold by Ian Rojas. Kick is up, and it is good. Kick by number 14, Liam Kinsella from Etowah, senior. So the clock is stopped until the kickoff. Walton may be able to get 2, maybe 3 plays in here.
Well, we got a 2 minutes and 20 seconds, so maybe a little more than that if they get up to the line. But Walton, there's no need to make any plays here. We might see some shots down the field, or we might just see a couple of runs and finish off the night.
Let's all do our part to keep Raider Valley home and beautiful for many seasons to come. Thank you for your support, and please drive home safely.
While we're waiting on the kickoff, let me just say thanks to the crew here for inviting me in. Just a fan and a parent, and helping out Mr. Gizzuto.
Yeah, we really appreciate people's enthusiasm and interest in broadcasting. And everybody out there, please just search up Walton Broadcast Booster Club and see what you can do to support us.
Kick by number 14. Pretty deep kick. It's actually in the end zone for an automatic touchback. Caught by Malachi Speed.
Malachi Speed is trying to play 60 minutes today. Offense, defense, everything.
Offense is huddled up on the sideline. I believe they have pulled all the starters at this point.
Please take a moment to look around your general area and help pick up any trash that may have been left behind.
It seems so. Brian Siegel, the starting center, is running out there. Tommy Ross, maybe the O-line.
We do have C.J. Jordan in at quarterback.
You got to protect your young guys. So the O-line seems like a little bit of the starting unit, but everybody else is on from the second team.
And the handoff right up the middle. Run by number 28, Jafet Veazey, the junior.
Jafet Veazey usually doesn't get too many snaps during the game, but good to see the younger guys come on out and make some plays.
C.J. Jordan and at quarterback for the Raiders.
Another run right up the middle, this time by number 32,
Jordan
Tosin Oluwatosin.
32, Tosin Adejumo.
Listed as a wide receiver on the roster. He's a junior.
Carter Oldroyd.
So Walton will just look to run out the clock here. Minute 14 left and ticking. Walton has the downs. It is 3rd down. So Walton has the downs to run out the clock.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to use up all the play clock.
1 minute remaining, 1 minute.
And they are going to run a play.
Well, they're going to have to run a play, but that will be the final play of the game, folks. Oh, and there he goes.
We got a
touchdown, baby.
Speed by number 16.
There he goes.
Makes a great move. Gets all the way down to the 11 of Etowah.
Kalfani Hefner, listed as a running back, but gets the grab, makes a couple of people miss, and that speed.
What an incredible
First and
pass
10 Raiders
and
as
catch.
the ball spotted
Run after
on the
the catch.
11-yard line.
The clock is ticking. It looks like Walton is just going to let it run out.
Yeah. That is the game, folks. A great way to finish the game, too, with the second team and Kalfani Hefner. We had a great game all game. Walton winning 42-7. Almost a shutout.
This is Mark Aston, your public address announcer.
So nothing to be ashamed of tonight. Gave up 7 points, 42 points on offense. Most of that was in the first half.
Quite the statement win here tonight. Walton really doing their part. Walton playing from end to end, from the beginning to the end of the game. Quite the win. And please welcome Wesley Powell, your post-game announcer.
As the homecoming fireworks are going off, stay tuned for the Walton Raider post-game.
All right, Raider fans, what a great performance here by Walton. Final score is 42-7. Your Raiders get a big W on homecoming night. Tonight's your second half review. Aiden Apori gets his first career varsity touchdown with a 2-yard slam pass from Caden Gilstrap, who finished with 5 touchdowns tonight. KG had an amazing night. Other amazing nights include Christian Ward, who had the 2 touchdowns, and running back Lucas Farrington had 2 touchdowns. Defensively, we let up a little bit there at the end when the backups were in. But overall, a great performance, especially by Noah LaValle, who was everywhere all throughout the game. Our next home game will be against North Paulding next week for senior night. It will also be our last regular season game of the season, so stay tuned for that broadcast. Until then, have fun at homecoming to all that will go tomorrow, and see you until next time.